you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Alexisbreaa. If you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've been here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. So this video is all about ways to stay focused on your goals, even inside of tough times and when you're going through disruptive or chaotic periods of your life. And I mean, we all are. And to be honest, this is a video that I really wanted to make because I'm going through a journey myself in my own personal life with just growing and really focusing on my goals and being more dedicated to them. And sometimes it can be kind of hard when you face unexpected challenges, which we all do. It's a part of life. Nothing is happening to us. It's really happening for us. And it's life. Certain things are going to happen. We all are just going to have to deal with it and find ways to get around it. So I felt like it just makes sense to help you guys also by giving that information, the things that I'm doing that's been helping me to really stay focused on my goals. And I know that it could really help you guys as well. Hopefully it can help you guys as well. So stay tuned so that you can get these tips and tricks. I'll be the first to vouch and say that I know it can be really hard to stay focused on your goals when things get chaotic in life, because it causes you to get unmotivated. And when you're unmotivated, there's not really much you're going to be able to get done. And so I feel like just incorporating things into your life that will help you to have some kind of predictability, because to be honest, things get really unpredictable, especially when it's a lot of change or disorder inside of your life. So I feel like it helps to add certain things into your everyday life that could really help you to stay in alignment with your goals. First things first is checking in with your goals. I feel like it's really important to check in with your goals at least once a day. It can be in the morning when you get up, or it can be right before bed. And also thinking of reasons why that goal is so important to you. It just helps you to align more with your goals, and then to also to remember the importance of it. I feel like sometimes it's easy to forget in life, like just getting caught up in so much stuff and then just feeling like, well, maybe I can't do this. It's whatever. I'll just do this. I'll just settle. Like, no. Stay on target with your goals. If a challenge in life is really causing you to not be able to conquer this goal, then maybe move on to the next goal and just come back to this one at a more convenient time, or after you do this, or maybe when certain situations change a little bit. Not to say to totally disregard that goal. Obviously, you should still conquer that goal. You should still make that goal important. You should still face that, but you can also move on to something else. Like, it makes sense to move on to something else. Don't just waste your time sitting around and crying about not being able to do that. Like, move on to something else and come back to it. Number 2 is creating to-do lists. Now, I feel like this is revolutionary, but obviously everyone does it. Or do they? But the thing about it is, like, personally, I do my to-do list every night before bed. This just helps me to wake up and to know exactly what I'm doing in the morning, so I'm not waking up and sitting around trying to figure out, okay, what do I do first? Like, it's kind of like how you have your morning routine on autopilot. You know you're going to get up out of your bed. You know you're going to go and brush your teeth and wash your face or take a shower. You know you're going to meditate. You're going to pray. You know that you're going to do these certain things inside of, like, this chronological order. I feel like having a to-do list kind of helps you to stay a little bit balanced, even if there's a lot going on in your life and it's kind of hard to really focus on particular things, or that kind of have you all over the place mentally. It's good to have that focus and that structure. So create a to-do list. It's literally so easy, and it just helps you to be more in order. Number 3 is study dates. Now, this has never been a major thing for me. Like, I've went on study dates before, like by myself, just taking myself out to a restaurant or a cafe and just like studying. But I've been doing it more consistently with my husband, and I've never really realized how amazing it is. Like, you really are setting aside a certain amount of time. Even if you go by yourself or with someone else, you're setting aside a specific amount of time to literally just focus on my goals. If someone's calling you, okay, I'll talk to you later. Like, you literally don't even have to answer your phone, because this is time that you're dedicating towards your goals, your work, whatever it is. You're dedicating this time to yourself to really work on these things and to get them done. Now, I don't know, it could be home, relationship, whatever it is, just different things in life that's causing you to have a tough time when it comes to focusing on your goals, to really getting things done. Whatever the case may be, I feel like taking this time out and really making it only about your goals, nothing else is important, nothing else matters, only my goals, only my work, whatever it is. It's so important to just do that, and I feel like it'll help you to really get so much done, especially just by doing it a couple of times a week. You might do it 3 or 4 times a week, but literally you're probably getting more done in that 1 to 2 hours that you're taking out, going to that coffee shop or going to that restaurant and just sitting and working on yourself, working on your goals. I would encourage you to get out of your environment and do this. It's so easy to just sit around your house and do it, but to be honest, sometimes it can just be like noises, or it could just be so refreshing to just get out of that environment and to get somewhere else that just is more open and allow you to have a clear headspace to really focus on your goals. Sometimes trying to pursue your goals in the midst of challenges or a chaotic life can really take a toll on you mentally, physically, and even spiritually. And so I feel like it's so important to take time for your self-care and for your mental well-being. We talk about self-care so much nowadays, but I feel like, do we really take time for self-care when we really need it? Like, oh my gosh, you guys. This is literally a big one, because it's a big one for me. Like, you're feeling unmotivated, unproductive, burnt out. I feel like a lot of times you can feel like this because you're not taking that time for yourself, literally to just get mental clarity, to feel better, getting some rest, going to a spa, having a self-care day, just going for a walk, laying around and watching your favorite television show. I feel like it's just so important to take that time, whether it be an hour or 2 from your day, to just have free time for yourself that's solely dedicated to you. I feel like it's so important because, like, even sometimes personally, like when I know that I'm going through tough times and I'm really just trying to focus on my goals, and it's hard to focus on my goals because of the tough times, and it's hard to get through the tough times because I'm so busy trying to focus on my goals that I'm not even thinking about my self-care. I'm not thinking about taking care of myself. And so if I do end up laying in bed a little bit longer than I should, I'm feeling horrible about it. If I do take a minute and put on a face mask, I'm like feeling bad, and I'm like, okay, let me wash this off my face and really get to work. Like, I'm feeling bad about doing things for myself because I haven't really dedicated that time to myself. Like, I'm looking at it like I'm taking away from time that I could be spending doing other things that are really important, when really your self-care is really important. Your mental health is really important for you to live a prosperous life. And finally, number 5, being flexible and adaptive. I feel like this is so important when you're trying to reach certain goals. To be honest, this is really important in life in general, just being flexible and adapting to new environments or situations. Things are constantly changing. We live inside of a world that's literally, it's changing at a much faster rate, if you ask me. Like, I don't know about you, but like, things are not the same as it was like a year or 2 ago. Like, things are changing really, really fast. And I feel like it's so important to be adaptable and to be flexible with literally everything in life. Like, don't hold things to being the way that it was, because nothing is gonna stay the way that it was. Nothing. I can promise you that. I don't know the future, but I can guarantee you that. Like, everything is gonna change. It's gonna continue to change. So make sure that you're staying open to new opportunities, to new solutions. You have to keep an open mind, because sometimes if you're so focused on things being a certain way, when it don't work out that way, you'll be crushed, you'll be devastated, you'll be having a hard time trying to figure out how to navigate through that situation, when you can literally just look at it like, okay, this is a new opportunity for me to learn a new skill, or for me to pick up a new thought pattern, or to think differently. Like, you just have to be open to solutions and to new opportunities. Hopefully these tips that I've given you guys today will help you to really be able to be focused and hone into your goals and really grow through these challenging situations and learn how to really get through them. And I would say that adding these things to your everyday life in some way or another is really the key, because like I said before, everything is constantly changing. Tough situations, challenges, disorder, chaos, it literally comes out of the blue. No one can time it. No one can say it's going to come today or tomorrow. Like, no one really knows what's going to happen, when, or how. And so it makes sense to prepare yourself and to always be ready, because if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Yeah. So just make sure that you're adding healthy things into your lifestyle that'll really help you to navigate through it and to be prepared for things before they even come, because yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube video. Hopefully you loved it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with someone that you feel like could really use these tips or that could really benefit from watching this video. Happy spring.